Good morning, guys, from Northern California. We are up and at it early to check out Redwood National Forest. We are doing the scenic Redwood Historic Drive. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to see some of the biggest trees in the world, and we can't wait. So this is our first stop. I don't know if this can show the true magnitude of how big these things are. It is magnificent. I'm in awe. I'm speechless of how big these trees are. And just to maybe put it in perspective, that one? That
you can walk through it.
Is large. Also, outside of how big they are, it's also amazing how tall these things go up. I've never seen taller, straighter trees in my life. That's a telephone pole. I gotta get on top of this thing. This is too cool not to explore. Ooh, there's even a little step. Mind if I do? These trees are so wide and huge. You could use these for roads and bridges. Spectacular. So we found an eternal tree house here. We're gonna take you down into it. It is a tree actually, or a house actually in a tree here. This is so cool. It lights up. It lights up. We are inside of a tree. Inside of a redwood tree.
Oh my gosh, that's
In the eternal tree house. Take a look at that. This is cool.
Go in
And
there, look.
of course the dogs are gonna have to scope it out.
what's in there?
Go inside of a redwood tree, dude.
Oh my gosh.
My dogs
Yippee-yippee.
are inside of a tree. My family
Get in!
inside of a tree.
We can just live in here instead of the camper. We might as well just move in. We fit.
Now the family is in a tree. All right, we found our first big boy of the day. Let's see how long it takes to get around.
Come on, look.
See you on the other side. What in the heck? That's 15 steps times 2. That's a 30-step tree.
Look at this.
Details insane. We are walking through the Shine drive-through tree. The F-250 was way too big, obviously. I don't know how any cars really fit through this, but wow. So this is a real tree house.
Oh.
He's fine.
Oh.
Good job. All right, let's ascend the cauldron. Oh, this is so cool. It's so cool. Wow. The acoustics are amazing up here.
Where's the step?
Find the dogs.
That actually, you just go right down.
It puts your sunglasses on. The wood is so cold and well insulated.
Are you ready for a travel day? Are you ready for a travel day?
It's yet again another travel day. We are off to Cloverdale, California, to Russian River, which we're gonna be for a period of time, a good week or so, and it's supposed to be 75 today. So we are more than excited about 75 degrees and sunshine. You can't beat that weather in November. Luther's excited about it. Bam's excited about it. Selena's excited about it. Smiles all around. we can't wait to get to warmer parts of California. But Mom's got dishes rocking, the vacuum is out, this half of the RV is spotless, this half of the RV is still yet to be spotless. We don't have much left to do. We are up and at it this morning. We are ready to rock and roll. Alright, hello from Russian River. We had quite the day yesterday getting set up here at Russian River. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The weather is spectacular. Exactly what we wanted. But we did have quite the challenge getting into our site, which is right here. I'm going to take you through it because it was quite the ordeal. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of action coming right around this corner and getting up into this site. And this is a motorhome site, so this is not a site that you're supposed to necessarily be in with a trailer, I guess. But these lovely people over here were kind enough to move their vehicle so that we were able to get the right angles, even had to go over the curb over there to then bring it up this kind of ramp here. It's quite a steep angle. There's a lot of scars as well, as you can see, and we did hit the trailer, but we sacrificed only a small portion and it's not bad at all. So the portion of the trailer that we sacrificed a little bit of was our Puma tire cover here. So that's all that happened. We were very close to hitting the bumper, but we cleared it just by a fraction of an inch. And this was the only thing that got hurt, so we're just going to tape that up with some Gorilla Tape. We'll be fine, and we want to get maybe even something cooler like that with a logo on it eventually, but this guy has served us well so far. He even took the hit for us. The tire is even like unfazed and unscratched too, so that took the complete brunt force of going up there. So I'd say, looking at the scars on there, we did pretty good. Show you around the site here, guys. We've got the dogs out the back in their own little area. Actually have a family of woodpeckers up on the top here of the telephone pole building a house day by day, and it's a pretty long site. Once we got everything parked up in here and leveled, we got our table out. Selena's organizing the truck, which was much needed now that it's finally dry after Oregon. Man, the back of that truck was moist the whole time. And then we kind of have the top of the hill here, I guess you could say, of the area. The Russian River is over on the far side there. We've got a couple friends in an RV there, some friends in an RV over there as well. So the setup's pretty cool, and like I said, they were too friendly over here helping us get the rig in here. They even gave us a beer in celebration when we were done, so that was very, very nice. Thank you to the kind folks over there, and everyone was helping us, you know, giving us eyes on all the angles to guide this thing in. It's definitely not the ideal site for a rig like this, but once we got it set up in here, it's actually pretty cool. It just definitely wasn't easy, but we're happy we chose this site, and we're gonna show you throughout the week how it evolves and all that fun stuff. Now obviously the main attraction here at the Russian River Resort is the gorgeous Russian River, and you have full access to this river right at your fingertips. There's a beautiful landing right next to the campground that you are able to use and put in any kind of water sports activity that you would like to do. Now, this campground is big rig challenging, so you are going to have a lot of tight areas and there are a lot of hills in the campground. It is gorgeous, but you're definitely going to have a challenging time if you do have a larger rig. And one thing to note also about this campground is that none of the sites have sewer hookups, so bring your honey pot or be ready to pay the honey pot service. We're in California, baby, so you know what that means. We gotta add this guy to the map. California's got oranges, palm trees, and surfers. I like all three of those things. Ready? Ooh, that's a pretty good job if I don't say so myself. Oh, look at that.
Ben's been out here doing some stuff. We've been reorganizing the back of the truck since Oregon. All the rain and the mud, we wanted to redo some stuff.
Look at this bad boy.
And he just went and picked up some packages.
This is gonna make our water nice and slippery. This is a fancy water softener for the RV. It's gonna make our showering experience, but mainly Selena's showering experience with all of her Italian hair, a much more pleasant experience.
I've been shedding like crazy because this water is so hard and it's not doing me any good here. So.
We've heard these things are awesome, that you have to have a water softener, so we're excited. We dumped our gray tank today, so we've got no gray tank water, fresh water softener, so we are doing showers today. Guys, as you can see, the weather is beautiful. We've got blue skies and we're gonna take advantage of it. We're checking out Sonoma County today, going to 3 different wineries, taking you guys along with us and seeing what Sonoma has for wine. I'm sure it's pretty good. So first up on the docket is Francis Ford Coppola Winery. We're walking up the cascading staircase up to the castle. It is a winery. This thing ain't small. It's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at all that. You saw it here first. A winery that has a pool. That ticks all the boxes. That's crazy that a winery has a pool. I mean, yes, Francis Ford Coppola made The Godfather, so he deserves a pool at his winery, but that is something that we did not expect coming into a winery. And they've got all their changing rooms and everything over there. Mind blown. Strolling through the vines here at Francis Ford Coppola, they have amazing wine. It tasted so good. And we're from wine country up in Traverse City, Michigan. I even worked on a couple wineries back in my day, and these are some of the biggest wine vines that I have ever seen in my life. These could be considered even trees considered to what we have back home, but they produce some amazing wine, and I can tell you how old these things are. Just beautiful. All right, we are at Bella Vineyards and Wine Caves, a unique tasting experience where you taste inside of a wine cave. Check it out. It's definitely one of a kind. Being inside of the cave here and going to one of these other tasting rooms. Look at this. You are literally tasting wine inside of a cave. Shelves are caves, everything's caves. This is unique.